Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to open the Generation 2 booster of Myth and Legends Brotherhood. And I'm happy to have again here Carta Nostalgica.
Thank you, thanks. Yeah, I'm excited to be here and see what we get out of this booster. To remind everyone, V2 is different than V1 because they changed some of the artwork in the cards, some of the effects. Usually in V2 we'll find them they're a little bit less powerful because I think the game was a little unbalanced when the Spanish version came out, and that's V1 in English too. So we'll see. I'm excited, and hopefully we get another one of the cards that you need, for your collection, like we did last time.
That would be really awesome.
Yeah. Maybe we get a lucky strike.
Again, yeah, that would be nice. Okay, then let's go into the booster. Okay, then let's go right into this booster.
Sounds good.
Oh, I'm excited. The first one is the foil. No, the second one is
the second one, yeah. You should actually be able to feel the texture. Again, all of these cards are new to me, so.
Yeah, this one is an interesting one because he's really strong and costs only 3 gold. But he cannot regroup if he attack the next turn.
I see. So attacks. Got it. So basically you can attack every other turn of yours.
Exactly.
Okay.
But strong blockers still, like Mountain Dragon, for example.
Yeah, you can use it as a blocker, yeah.
Oh, zombies. That's a cool one, because it cannot be affected by talismans.
Okay. 2/2.
Another gnomes.
Oh, like the Secret Sword one, yeah. Do you have to discard a card too?
No, you must destroy one of your allies. We had the gnomes in the last pack too.
Ah, okay. Got it. Yep.
But it doesn't change its effects.
That one stays
Or
the same.
It has not changed. Yeah, it's the same. Amaru. It's a very costly one, but the effect is kind of
5/0.
Kind of unique, because you can copy one of your allies. You copy the strength and the ability of the chosen ally.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I think it might be worth the price, because if you have a unique card that you can only have one copy in your deck and you copy that ability, it's usually going to be very powerful. So now you have 2. It's a workaround.
Yes. Daphne and Gregor, I think.
Okay.
He is a kind of strong blocker because he gets +2 strength while blocking.
Yep.
A Poop. He's only strong if all 3 of him are in play.
I see.
But then it has a good effect, because your ally cards are -1 gold cost.
Got it. Yeah. It's a little hard to get all of them.
True.
I mean, usually, yeah, I've seen other combos where you need like 3 of the same card, and it rarely happens.
Yeah,
unless you have like you search and you can look for specific cards, but it's a little hard.
Yeah, true. In Sacred Sword, there are also this kind of mechanics. For example, there's one card when you have all three of them in play, you can play like another turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's another one that if you have three of them, then they're unblockable.
Yeah, exactly. That's the goblins from the fairy deck.
Right. And about this one, the question is, the cost of allies are -1 gold, so they're 1 gold cheaper.
Yes.
But if you have 3, does that mean your allies are 3 gold cheaper or just 1?
There's only 1 minus gold cost, not 3.
I see. They kind of short circuit each other. Okay.
I think, but
yeah, with Myths and Legends, sometimes there's like open questions, and it's like, well, not sure.
True. Here's the Exorcist. He's a really nice card. I like that card because when it comes into play, it's like the effect of Bogart. An opponent must discard a card or win 2 cards, but he costs
Even better.
0.
Even better, yes, because Bogart has to be destroyed to activate its effect. So this one comes and already does the damage.
Yeah, exactly. And the gold cost,
gold.
yeah, is very different. So Brotherhood cards are a little bit stronger.
Oh, that looks nice.
Shadow Dragon. Yeah. When he damaged the opponent's castle deck, you may destroy one of that opponent's totem cards.
Interesting.
Like it has, since it has only 1 attack, it's not that likely that it deals damage to the opponent's castle deck, but yeah. If it does, the effect is pretty good.
Yeah. I don't see a lot of people playing a lot of totems. Of course, they have 1, 2, 3 in their deck sometimes, but they're not like allies, where you have like 20 or more.
There's a thing we immediately have to talk about because in Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, there you go in tournaments, you go for best of 3, right? And between the duels, you are allowed to have a side deck. In the side deck, you are allowed to have 15 cards, and then you can change these 15 cards if you like in between the duels. So you can like adjust your strategy, and so in Myth and Legends, I don't think that exists, right? That would be really complicated.
That's a good question. I don't think so. And again, I haven't played like a tournament myself, but I know people that have, and they've never mentioned such a thing. So
yeah, that's a kind of special rule, side decks which exist in Yu-Gi-Oh, but yeah, since it doesn't exist in Myth and Legends, some cards like this card doesn't come up so much, If it would be this kind of side deck mechanic, you could go for this, for example, in your side deck and play it against heavy totem decks, and
have it as an option there. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm sure, people, especially with these cards that are older, there's no official organizer, I think, anymore. So, if you're playing a tournament with friends, you might be able to change the rules a little bit.
True.
Maybe that'll be a thing.
And another thing I have to mention is that this illustrator is your favorite one.
Mauricio Herrera, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
you
why
tell,
you,
right?
that's why you instantly said, I like the artwork, I think.
Yeah, I don't think, well, I wouldn't say I'm biased. I just like his style. So when I see a card that looks like that, I'm like, oh, that looks cool. So it happens to be him again. Yeah, that would be a nice one. If you're open to trade it, I think I'll take it.
So there we go to the next card. Oh, I have to. I think the next one is already the foil one.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna take the card from behind. Yeah, up pooch. Play
Yeah,
only
it's like
during your watch phase. Destroy all of your allies to play an ally card from your hand without paying its gold cost. So yeah, it's a really special card. You can use it only in really special decks, I think. But it's interesting.
Yeah, like I think the price might be worth if you have an ally that costs, you know, over 4.
Yes, maybe.
Because if it costs less than 4, then you just play from your hand, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I know there's some expensive ones in, for example, Sacred Sword. But I since I don't know all the cards in Brotherhood, I would imagine there's some. So that's why they include.
For example, Thor is 6, and when he comes into play, you allowed to destroy 2 opposing allies. So that would be an example.
Yes, and this one says you have to destroy all your allies, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So high price.
This would enter into conditional or partial fulfillment. I think that's what it's called. Where if you have 0 allies, then you can still play it. Like it's like the condition is not to, in a sense, sacrifice your allies to play it, but it just happens that when you play that card, you have to destroy your allies. If you don't have allies, then like it's still fine. You can play it.
Yeah, so it's interesting if you're already behind in the game to kind of start your comeback.
True.
Yeah, and Xolotl. Play only during your watch phase. Destroy an opponent's ally which have a strength greater than 3.
Interesting. What's the name of the card?
Xolotl.
Xolotl. That's
all right.
It's an Aztec name.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised they drew it that way, because Xolotl is like Hades, the kind of the god of the underworld.
Oh, right, yeah.
And is usually depicted as a dog instead of crocodile. That's why I was confused a little bit.
Yeah, maybe
there's a dog in the back.
Yeah, it's a dog and a crocodile, and yeah, the assassin attacker.
I see.
Like the ghost with a dagger.
Yeah, the dog there is important because in Mesoamerican beliefs, there was this notion of like we'll call it infra world. They didn't have like hell, you know, or heaven as we understand it in the Western world. So where these souls went, animals will help them cross, you know, to that place. So the dogs were usually helpful. So when someone died, sometimes they would sacrifice the dog too, so it would help its owner cross to the other world.
Sounds a little brutal, but interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the beliefs, you know.
Yeah, I see. And here also your favorite illustrator.
Oh, is that him too?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't have recognized. I wouldn't have recognized this one.
Okay, then let's go for the royal card.
Royal sword.
It's a Kemsa.
Okay, well, this is new to me too.
Yeah, this one is interesting because, yeah, if it gets destroyed, you may shuffle 3 cards from your rune pile into your castle deck.
Okay.
So
That's
it kind of
nice.
gives you some cards back.
Yes. Yeah, I think every deck should have some sort of recycling. At least that's how I call it. I think in new terms, it's called purified, but I'm not used to those ones. I just call it recycling. Because if something goes to the ruin pile, then it's gone. So definitely some recycling is nice to get some stuff back.
Yeah, since you can choose the cards you're going to recycle, you can choose the cards you need the most.
Yes.
So yeah, then thank you everyone for watching. Maybe going to open some more booster packs in the future, and I hope to see you there.